Hi, this is Mike, MDJM Event Management. I wanted to give you a brief update today on a new feature we released in version 1.3.4 of the plugin, and that feature is to track and process employee payments associated with any events that you have. It's really an extension of the transaction feature that's been around for a while and that was further enhanced in version 1.3. So we'll jump straight in. So first of all, in order to make use of this feature, you need to enable it within settings. It's off by default, and that is over here in payment settings, where there is a new section called employee payments. Three basic options here. So the first is just to enable this feature. The second one is to select which statuses your event needs to be in to enable an employee payment to be processed. And then the last one here, we have a scheduled task that runs. If you've got that task enabled, then it sets an event to the completed status when the event date has passed. With this last checkbox here checked, during that process, we will mark employees as paid as well. So now that we have that set up and we're ready to go, we'll head over to our events. We've got one pre-created here. And for the purposes of the demonstration, I've already set it to completed, but it's a standard event, a wedding at a value of £700. We have a primary DJ assigned, no other employees at this stage, and we have a wage assigned. Now the other screen I have here I'm going to use to show you the transactions as we get them processed. We currently have two associated with this event, which is balance and deposit, but as we go through you'll see how the rest works. So for our primary DJ, let's give this DJ a wage. So let's say that Mike's going to get £250 for the purposes of this, and we'll save that as part of the event. And then we'll go ahead and we'll add a second employee. As this is a wedding, we'll do a photographer, and we'll say that employee 1 is going to receive £150, and we'll add that employee in as well. So we now have two employees and we've set their salary for the event. Back in the transactions page, if I now refresh, we'll see there's two new transactions. Both are outgoing. One's to employee 1 and one is to Mike, who's the DJ for the event. Both set to the status of pending, and both given the term employee wages and then the associated values that we set on the event screen as well. So these transactions are now ready. What's very worthwhile noting is if we make any changes, if we update Mike's wage here, it will be reflected against the transaction associated with Mike. If we change the primary DJ altogether, then the payee here would also get updated to the new DJ. And furthermore, if we remove this employee, the associated transaction would be removed. The other thing to note is that if we set the event status, if the event gets cancelled, or we set it to failed inquiry or rejected inquiry, then the transactions will not be deleted, but they will be updated to the status of cancelled. So our event's now completed. The balance has been paid, the deposit's been paid, we're ready to pay our employees. All we do is we have this new button here, we click this button. This does not save the event, but it does run the employee payment process, and we can see here, employees successfully paid. We scroll down, you can no longer change the DJ, you can no longer update the salary. It states that Mike's been paid. You can no longer remove the employee from the event, and again it states that employee 1 has been paid. Furthermore, a little bit further down the screen, we'll see against transactions, we now have outgoing transactions which reflect the wages we assigned to both of the employees, and shows us, updates the total earnings for the event. So, and then finally, within the event history, we have listed that the employees have been paid as well for whatever their roles were for the event. So going back to the transaction screen, we do a quick refresh and we'll see the status here has now updated to completed for both employees. Very straightforward, but also a very useful addition to the MDJM functions, enabling you to track pretty much every payment now going in and out of your business. Look for further enhancements coming very, very soon. Thanks for watching.